If you knew me, then you'd know that I'm always happy and energetic and always having fun. But I wasn't always like that. When I was about 9 years old, my mom married a guy named James, and they had a baby, which is my little brother Brandon. I accepted Christ into my life and I became a Christian, but I wasn't fully aware of what that really meant, how God would always be in your life and never leave, no matter what happened. One day when I was playing with my friends, they had to leave, so I go in my house and James comes in a couple minutes later, really drunk. He's angry and shouting and he starts like hitting my mom. So I'm trying to stop him. You know, it doesn't really work because he's a lot bigger than me. He hits me and then pushes me away and pushes my mom, and she falls on my little brother. And he's a couple of months old at the time, so that could have killed him or seriously injured him. After a couple of minutes, he walks out the house. My mom is, bloody, and we're crying and we're sad. And she calls her friend, and we live with her for about a month. After a month, the Child Protective Services finds out about it, and they send me and my sister, who wasn't there at the time, to this child facility called Polinsky. No one really talked to me or knew how I felt, and that kind of put me in a depression. My sister was the only one who knew how I felt, and I would only talk to her about it. After staying there for about a month, they sent me to another facility, and they took me away from my sister, and I went even more into a depression, and I would cry myself to sleep at night. The only thought that kept me going was that God would bring me back to my mom and my sister and my little brother. I knew he would, I just had to keep hoping and praying. One day my aunt comes and picks me up, and I'm living with her, and soon after my mom comes back. I'm happy again, and I'm having fun again, and everything's going good, and just God answered my prayers, and I couldn't have been happier. After a while, I started going back to church to get in touch with God with my friend. I go to New Song Community Church, and they have this thing called Sold Out. Everyone there talked to me and asked me how I felt. It was nice to have people talking to you, seeing how you felt after no one did that for so long. I've been coming to New Song for a couple of years now. One of the Sundays, Jim was talking about helping other people in the world and God, using us to help others because they can't help themselves. I decided to take action on that. So me and a group of my friends started a club called Well Done Recycling. We're raising $10,000 to build a well in Africa. We had an art show and a comedy show, and we raised lots of money. God used us to help others in their lives when they can help themselves. Seeing how God saved my life, He can use me to save others, and He can use you too.